Hi guys, I'm going to show you a setup of my Kikki K black medium for the May 2016. Inside I just decorated with the Planner Society kit. I have some of the sticky notes. This is a little Kate Spade knockoff clip from Hobby Lobby, and of course the Planner Girl, the gold Planner Girl Society paper clip that came in this April 2016 kit, which I love. This first divider, I made my own dividers, was made out of the black floral print paper, which was my absolute favorite of the entire kit. And I just, in here, oh, that came off. In here I have some black cardstock. I want to put some quotes, some motivational quotes on here, and at the end I have a printout from So Much Crafting of the 2006 holidays. My second divider, this was my second favorite print out of that kit, was the wood grain floral with the paint. This is my monthly divider, and all of my inserts are So Much Crafting. So I have the month on 2 pages, and the year on 2 pages, and the year on 1 page. I also have the fold out for 2016, and I keep track of school holidays, some personal things, vacations, and when my kids are going to be at their dad's. I have the pull out for 2017, but I haven't done anything with it as of yet. Then I did not do a very good job of cutting this out, but I do have, this is a free printable on So Much Crafting's blog of the 2016 holidays. Also, I use this for birthdays and anniversaries. I need to get better printer or something and redo that. But then this starts my monthly. So I actually didn't really get into my personal planner until March, April. So I just went back and kind of played around with the first couple months that I have. This is the the month on 2 pages. I like my weeks to start with Monday through Sunday because that's how my mind looks at the week. The week starts at Monday, it ends on Sunday. And I just kind of keep track of some stuff so I can look back. But then I started using Planning Made Perfect's monthly kit, which I really do like. It's very simple, and I just kind of keep track of some of the important things that, you know, if I need to go back and look, bills that aren't automatically deducted from my checking account, paydays, no school, weekends with their dad, days off, that kind of thing. And then May, I use the same thing. I use the Planning Made Perfect. This is a little page marker I made myself. I know that you can get better ones on Etsy, but I kind of like the crafty aspect of doing it myself. And then next month, I'm going to be using Plan with Anna's. I love this kit, the watermelon. It just reminds me so much of swimming and the pool and summer days. But I think it's really, really cute. Plus, I really love the pink and the green. So that's what I'll be using for next month. And then I have the rest of the year, the monthly pages through. My next divider is weekly. Again, all my dividers come from the Planner Society's April kit. And I am looking forward to the May kit. When I first bought it, I accidentally bought the wrong one. I bought the week on 1 page with graph, and I did the Sunday through Saturday. That is not how my mind works, but I do really love this layout. I started out with an Erin Condren vertical, and I still have it. I still use it, but for slightly different purposes than this. But I really love that I can just have, you know, a to-do list, a to-go list. I could maybe put something inspirational on here. I don't use as many stickers, and it's more about appointments or important things that have to be done. So I did realize when I received it that I had ordered the wrong one. So then I went back and ordered. But I just have, see, I have the Monday through Sunday, which I prefer the most. And so I just have, you know, a few weeks in here, April and May. This was this week. Again, I made this to week marker myself. This was very simple. I really didn't do much with it. I just kind of keep track. And I love these little stickers from Sparkly Paper Co. I Hate Laundry. There's a couple of different ones. Mainly, I just need the important things so I can kind of keep track of what's going on. This is my on-the-go planner. This is next week before the pen. And I think this is my last week. And then I'll have to add some more. Behind that, though, I do have the On the Menu, which I love because of the grocery list and the On the Menu. On my Erin Condren, I would put the menu on the bottom bar. But this, I kind of like. I have used it some weeks where I track breakfast, lunch, dinner each day, and then I have the little grocery list right here, so I can either take it out of my planner or take my planner with me, either way. But I do have that in there. My next section is my to-do. So again, so much crafting inserts. I have the Get It Done. All of this is basically a master to-do list. So these are just things that I want to get done, but I don't have a specific time I want to get them done. As I have time or projects come up, this is what I would do. This, and I really do like this. I know this used to be the cleaning insert, and people would put the to-do on there. I really like it because, one, there's just things I don't do every single day, or I don't need to do every single day. I don't need to dust every single day. I don't need to vacuum every single day. I do need to make my bed every single day. So there are certain things I'm trying to incorporate and make habits, and there are other things I just need to kind of keep track of when I did them. So this is really perfect for that. Again, it goes Monday through Sunday. This one, and then you have weekly tasks. This is basically my ideal. This is, again, like a master weekly to-do list. What I would like to get accomplished every week. I will show you that does not always happen. We have here, either I don't cross it off, I don't do it. I really need to get in the habit of it. Not only on checking and making sure that I'm doing the things that I need to do, but also by checking them off so I can go back. I like that feeling of accomplishment when I can go back and see everything that I've done. And I made just this little today marker. And I have a few of these in here. And then I also have some Get It Dones, which I have used. This is some projects I want to get working on this month. Really going down and breaking down the bathroom and organizing things. Same thing with the bedroom. And that way it's a to-do list, but it's also kind of a project, big quarterly or yearly type thing that needs to be done. And this next tab is my home. I'm gonna flip through it real quick because there is some personal stuff in here. I have a thing for schools. Give you a little peek. There's some schools. It has my kids. I have 3 kids in 3 different schools. They ride the bus because I do work out of the home. I have all that information for them. I have soccer schedule for my boys, meal ideas, just when we have practices right now for the soccer season on Tuesdays and Thursdays and games on Saturday morning. I don't get home until after 8 o'clock on some of those nights. So I need quick and easy meal plans that I can, throw in the crock pot, or I can make, prepare ahead and just heat up. And then I have lined and graph paper in here just to kind of add other things. There are some additions I would like to make to this section, specifically for my children, projects around the house, just things that maybe a list of things that we need, kid sizes. I also want to make a page where I have, at this time in their life, my children, a couple years ago, you asked my middle son, his favorite color was green. His favorite animal was a dinosaur. That is no longer necessarily the case. And that way I can kind of keep track of what they are into. So if I'm out and about for birthdays and Christmas ideas, or just out and about and trying to come up with activities, this section I really want to, is one of the reasons why I did want a personal planner versus my Erin Condren, so I can really kind of cultivate a home section, a family section, as well as making it, you know, portable and I can move things in and out. The other reason I wanted the personal planner was for this section, which was my finance section. I really that is an area that I struggle with, and so that was one of the reasons why I wanted this. This is my online purchases. Again, all of my inserts are from So Much Crafting, though I have seen some other stores I would like to try out. I just like to keep track of when it ships and when it's received. And then, then I started out with the monthly bill pay checklist, which I really do like, specifically because I have a lot of things that come out automatically. Most of the bills I'll come out automatically. My phone bill, just different things. Also all the little things like your Netflix or my Planner Society subscription. That way I can keep track of it and know that when it's coming out, how much is due, and that it has come out. I made this little bookmark just from some clear vellum from Hobby Lobby. I laminated it, used the washi, which is beautiful, from the April kit, and the stamp that came with it. And I really do like that. I took out some of the stuff so that I wasn't showing any personal information as far as my finances, but this is the monthly, this is the checking register, and I really like this to keep track of not only spending, but just your normal adult functioning as far as financing. At the back, I also have the debt repayment plan for loans and things I'm trying to pay off, and then the savings tracker for things that I would like to save up. These are just the blank ones. I really do like that they have these here. Again, another reason why I wanted this personal planner, so I can really keep track of it. And of course, everybody wants to have a planner to be organized. My last section, I have notes. So I have books to read. After the books to read, I have the password insert as well. I'm not going to show that. Some important numbers. And then this is kind of just miscellaneous note type thing. So these are some planner supplies that I would like to get. I also, you know, some Etsy codes, Instagram accounts that I enjoy, and then I have lined graph and note pages. I have some other things in here as well, but I use these. I can move them to other sections. Lastly, I have this beautiful dashboard from Plan with Anna. I really do like it. I actually have the paper clip that Love AMS made with it, and I have another one of her dashboards. I think they're really cute and affordable, and I thought this one went well with the Planner Society kit that I have in here right now. But behind it, I have stickers. This is not all the stickers. In fact, I actually had to take some out because in the inside, or the little pocket on the front cover where I showed the sticky notes, I have a bunch of samplers from orders that I have received. So I have some Plan with Emily samplers. They're really cute. A lot of these are the personal. Most of my sticker binders are for the Erin Condren and more specific to that planner. This is so cute. I think they just retired this and they're coming out with a version 2, but this is Sparkly Paper Co. and this was Alyssa's Disney Wish. I haven't used it because it's so adorable. Even though even though it's so cute and I want to use it. And I love the sarcastic. These are the lazy day. I hate laundry, which who doesn't? Stayed in my pajamas. Didn't fold the clothes. I cleaned today. Nope. Can't even. Not today. These are normal. The need gas. So I can keep track of when I'm getting gas as well as how far it's getting me through the week. I have my sassy pants on, which my little girl definitely has her sassy pants on at all times. Christina Crack, which I do like, and I do with Starbucks, but I live about 45 minutes from the closest one. So when I take my daughter to her dad's, that's when I get sushi and Starbucks pretty much every weekend when I do that. Messy hair, don't care. And then I have some Plan with Anna samplers. I really love her samplers. This is the watermelon that matches the monthly kit I showed earlier. And I think I have, some of those samplers. And then I have a couple of planner cakes. And then lastly, because I love these papers so much, I have this as my page left. And then this is the beautiful pen that came with the Planner Society kit for this month. And while I prefer gel ink, it's beautiful. And it writes very well as well. And so that is it. This is my setup for May 2016 in my black Kikki K medium. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Have a good day.